Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College, preparing you for life. The only college that teaches you business skills and life skills along with academics. I'm Deepak here, and my life is beautiful to stay on top of it because I work as worship. I share with you today something from the two movies which taught me a lot about relationship. One movie is a Hollywood movie, other is a Bollywood movie. Both are very old movies. It was, I think, in my early years of my life. One was in teenage, one was a little later, maybe similar time. Bruce Willis, the first major hit that he gave was Die Hard. Then there is a franchise of Die Hard Part One, Part Two, Part Three. The first part, the scene is in a hospital or a big mall, shopping mall, maybe. I think shopping mall. Terrorists have kept a lot of people as hostage. In one of them, even his wife is there. And Bruce Willis is, I think, an ex-commando or somebody from the special forces. He somehow is also in the mall, but he is not in the one who's been kept as hostage. So he's trying to save all the hostages. In the meantime, he gave opportunity which he has established a contact with a taxi driver outside the mall, and he's trying to converse with him and trying to do a lot of help here and there. Towards the movie, a lot of things happen. He's badly hurt, injured. To the last scene, it almost looks like Bruce Willis will die in that movie. Last dying moments. He never dies in the movie, but in the last looks like dying moment, the last conversation happening. His and wife is actually filed for a divorce suit, and they'll be divorcing very soon. And seeing his wife being hostage, kept hostage, and she will be may not be there. He may not be there. Very overwhelmed with the entire experience. Talking to this taxi driver who's a black tells him they become quite friendly in the entire time during the entire this hosted rescue mission. The dying moments, he doesn't die, but in the dying moments it is shown in the movie, he will say to his wife, to this taxi driver, in case something happens to me, if I die, which I look like, and anyway, the government will release the hostages. If you end up meeting my wife, this is how she looks. Just tell her that in the dying moment, I wanted to convey the only thing to her was this. All these years, all these years, when we were married, I have told her 100 times, I love you, I love you, I love you. But not even once I have told her, I'm sorry. These last moments of my life, tell her I realized, I think I'm sorry was equally required in the relationship with you than saying those thousands and thousands of I love yous. Just tell her in the last moments of my life for this relationship, I wanted to say, I'm really, really very sorry. Very touching moment. Of course, it hands on a happy ending, and there everybody is rescued and everything happens. But a very touching moment. It really touched my heart. There's another movie, Hollywood, Bollywood movie, Maine Pyar Kiya. Salman Khan's first movie, debut movie, and a mega hit. It's a blockbuster. There are two scenes, very comic. I feel today it looks like very comic movie for me, but that time it were you're a teenage and you like those movies. So Salman Khan will bring Prem, his name is I suppose, gift for the girl, and he'll gift he will give the gift to the girl. He will say, "Thank you, Prem," and our Prem will say, "No, dosti ka ye niyam hai." Done. Then few days, sometime later, they are supposed to have a date, and this girl, our heroine, comes very late. Suman, I suppose, the name of the heroine in that movie, Suman Bhagyasri. She comes late to meet him, and she says, "Sorry, Prem, I'm really sorry. I got stuck. I could not come because of blah blah." And our Prem hero will say, "फ्रेंडशिप का रूल क्या है? In friendship, no sorries, no thank yous." Do you believe that this movie was a cult movie, become so popular, so famous, and this dialogue becomes so much on the lips of every person, every youngsters. And today we are literally living by that philosophy what Salman Khan has Prem told to his girl. In friendship, no sorry, no thank yous. And from that day onwards, looks like we have stopped telling sorries and thank yous. And I think it means a lot in a relationship. Those daily thank yous, those daily sorries, those regular I love yous. I think these are basics of any beautiful relationships. Don't wait like Bruce Willis in the fag end of a relationship or an end of a relationship or end of your life to realize that you should have said sorry. There's so many times we know wholeheartedly we actually should feel sorry for what we have done, but we just don't go and express it. We think time will heal. Time will not heal. Emotions are never buried dead, they're always buried alive. Those grievances, those hurts are still there inside. We suppressed it. They put it under the carpet, but they are not dead. And if you can just ignore what Prem told to someone in that movie and revive the entire perception of relationships. Relationships thrives on love yous, sorries, and thank yous. They mean a lot. And let's face the practical reality of our lives and our relationship. If you are a close relationship, if it's a very dynamic relationship, no matter how much ever you try to, you'll always end up doing small mistakes, small misbehaviors, small sarcastic comments here and there. And there will be those moments where we'll, without our knowledge, unintentionally will end up hurting people. Not only we end up hurting people, we also will take a lot of help from people, a lot of favors from people. May not be, maybe not big favors every day, but it can be as simple as asking for a glass of water, maybe requesting for a cup of coffee or tea. It's small things, even if it is basic errands of life. We daily take favors from people. We daily end up hurting people. We daily feel loved for people. I think these love yous, sorries, and thank yous will bring a lot of life into your relationships. In relationships, sorries and thank yous and love yous are mandatory, compulsory, necessary. And I strongly believe what is necessary should be made compulsory. So this is compulsory for all of us who are in relationship, who love people, who have amazing families. Rojka daily sorries and daily thank yous and daily love yous are like prescription that you have to follow before the breakfast, after the breakfast, before the lunch, after the lunch, before the dinner, after the dinner, and during the entire day. I think we need all this. We all need it. In case you have been sometime harsh to any one of you, sorry. I know I have a lot of things I have received from all of you as gift, as love, as expressions. Thank yous. And I know so many of you love me. I love you equally, and I love you so much. So let me begin from my side. So all the sorries and all the thank yous, all the love yous. With this belief, let's start this beautiful day. Here we go together. What happened? Volume karo bhai. No, I don't think music is working. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. So guys, go set and grow.